Why did he not want to be there? Jay Slater's mom demands answers from Airbnb pals Rocky and Johnny Vegas. Watch Jay Slater's mom tell the Sun how she has so many questions over Jay's final hours. The grieving mom of Jay Slater says she would like to quiz the two men who took the teenager to their Airbnb before his death. Devastated Debbie Duncan said she has so many questions over Jay's final hours before he vanished in Tenerife. Debbie, 56, struggled to fight back tears as she told how she could not get her head around why Jay, 19, got into a car with two older men and went to the remote Airbnb apartment. Jay, who went on holiday with pals Lucy May Law and Bradley Hargreaves, went missing on June 17 after leaving the holiday-let apartment around 8 a.m. Apprentice bricklayer Jay of Oswald Twistle, Lance called Lucy, 18, at 8:50 a.m. saying he was lost and dehydrated and had just 1% phone battery. His mobile last pinged in the rural Teno Park as he attempted the perilous 11-hour to his own accommodation 25 miles away in Los Cristianos. In her first emotional interview since Jay's body was found on July 15, Debbie told how she was tormented over why traveled almost an hour in a car to remote Masca. The teenager had been at the NRG Music Festival in Playa de las Americas before getting into a car between 5 a.m. and 6 a.m. with the two men. Debbie believed Jay could have left the apartment fearing for his safety the next morning because he would never let his phone run out of charge. She told the Sun, "Why did he leave there without charging his phone? He would always charge his phone. There are so many questions." One of the two men has been revealed to be convicted drug dealer Ayub Qasim of East London, who goes by the name Johnny Vegas, while the other was an associate dubbed Rocky. Debbie wept as she said, "I don't know what he thought he was doing by going with these two guys. I really don't know. I can't get my head around why he just didn't go back to his own friends and went with them. In our minds, we think he's not realized where he was going. And it was dark. I just think he's not even thought about or knew which direction he was going." Jay posted a Snapchat picture of himself smoking on the doorstep of the apartment at 7:30 a.m. He then walked the wrong way after apparently being told there was no bus to his hotel until 10 a.m. Jay was reported missing to cops on the island that morning. Spanish police allowed the two men to leave Tenerife and quickly said they were not relevant to the investigation. Qasim, 31, who booked the errand under a false name, later said, "Jay came to the house alive and he left the house alive." But talking about Spanish detectives, Debbie said, "I don't know why they interviewed and let them go. I don't know on what day they interviewed them." She said she had not heard from the men who spent Jay's last living hours with him, but would like to quiz them. Debbie said, "I would like to speak to them, probably in time. I would ask what was happening in Jay's mind and why did he leave." Qasim and Rocky spoke on a live stream in the days after Jay's body was found and hit back at social media speculation. Qasim said, "If I'm guilty, then arrest me then. What are you on about? When you're telling the truth, you don't slip up." The pair insisted Jay suffered a tragic accident. Qasim was put behind bars for 9 years in 2015 as the ringleader of a London-based gang dealing heroin and crack cocaine in Cardiff. Referring to a comment about taking Jay back to the holiday cottage, Qasim said, "Took him home? No one took no one, bro. He invited himself. Think, bro, use your head. How am I feeling after this? It's mental, mate. It's actually mad. Do you know what I'm saying? It's actually mental, man." When asked about how Jay was feeling, Qasim said, "I don't know why he was scared, and he ain't here to answer that question. I don't want to say people could be going through something in their own heads. Who knows? Do you know what I'm saying?"